Look for more about Hades 2 later this year. Later this year. Later this year. Later this year. Later.
Oh my gosh. What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all doing well today, and as you can see, it is very clear. We all just need that Nintendo Direct now. There are rumors going left and right, up and down, people posting about the Direct, saying it's coming next week, it's coming next month, when is it coming? We just don't know. Here's the thing. Nintendo needs to talk. So let's get into all this madness. It is very clear that so many games still need release dates, and Nintendo is running out of time. Rumors are flying everywhere, but weirdly today, I'm not gonna talk about the rumors. I'm gonna talk about this Direct just based on sheer logic. The Switch 2 has been out for almost 2 months now. We're about to head into the fall season, which is crazy to think about, and in the fall season onwards, we have nothing on the horizon. It could be Kirby, it could be Zelda, it could be freaking Metroid Prime 4, which has now been officially been rated in South Korea. I don't know what people were smoking yesterday, saying that this game was delayed or going to be delayed, but now this game has officially been rated in South Korea, and that makes me so happy because that means that there is a completed product. People have played it from start to finish. Now all Nintendo needs to do is confirm a release date, and where better to do that than a Nintendo Direct coming very soon. This is a game we've been waiting for ages, and that game I truly believe is going to be the one that steals the show whenever this Direct takes place. The next reason to expect a Nintendo Direct is for third-party support. Nintendo has promised that the Switch 2 is going to have tons of third-party support, and we got a glimpse of that back in the Switch 2 Direct in April, but we need more, and one of the reasons that I think a lot of third parties are being so quiet right now is because they're not able to confirm or deny anything until the next Nintendo Direct airs, and Nintendo confirms everything themselves. Because it all comes back to control, and at the end of the day, for better or for worse, Nintendo is wanting to control every aspect of the console, it seems. Take that for what you will. I'll give you a prime example. A game that my sister is super duper excited for is a game called Hades 2. She's been following that game since the beginning. Hades 2 has been gradually been given updates in the early access in Steam, but has been promised a console release on Switch 2 first before anything else. Supergiant Games has said that the game is coming out this year, and they have been updating it and updating it and updating it, and they've said that it is basically done in terms of the release date. They cannot say. Why do you think that is? It's because Nintendo and Supergiant Games probably shook hands and said, and we're gonna announce when it's available. Another game we could probably put in this equation is Hollow Knight Silk Song. Team Cherry put 5 seconds of footage in the Switch 2 Direct to confirm that it's coming to Switch 2 first before anything else. And just like all the other third parties, they can't confirm themselves when it's launching because Nintendo wants to confirm it themselves in the next Nintendo Direct. It's all about power and control. Nintendo just wants to control everything. Take that for what you will. I just want the Direct to happen, and I think this is another reason to expect one very soon because Nintendo just wants that control, and they want to be the one to announce when such game is coming out. The next reason to definitely expect a Nintendo Direct is so they can start building hype for the system next year. I do think that this Direct will be focused mainly giving the rest of the 2025 lineup its release dates, but I also do believe that we are going to get 2, maybe 3 announcements that will start to tease what is to come in 2026. There's a chance that they could show more of the sequel to Tomodachi Life. Maybe this rumor about a brand new Animal Crossing is correct, but whether those rumors are true or not, it's just logical at this time of year that Nintendo would want to start teasing some of its big stuff for 2026. It just makes way too much sense. And on the topic of hyping everyone up, I just gotta go out on a limb here. I'm not really a fan of the Nintendo Today app and just random announcements dropping on just random mornings. That Zelda casting announcement could have done well in a Nintendo Direct, just saying. But moving on to the final reason a Nintendo Direct is most likely happening soon is to keep the Switch momentum high. It launched with Mario Kart World, and now that DK Bonanza is out, it gave the system a little bit of a boost, but once people beat it and start wondering what is next, there needs to be a forecast of what's coming to get fans hyped to encourage them to go out and get a Switch 2. And no offense, but Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 Edition is not cutting it. I'm sorry. I've been talking to a few friends of mine, and they have told me that there's just not enough there yet to justify buying a Switch 2, which is totally understandable. From Nintendo, there's only 2 games. Both are amazing, but I totally get waiting on more games to release, and that is what this Nintendo Direct can do. Bring the hype back to the system and get people excited again. You guys know me. I want this Nintendo Direct for one reason and one reason only, and that is to finally get this exact release date for Metroid Prime 4 so we can stop stop worrying about where this game is at in its development. The fact that it's been rated just proves that it's done. People can stop saying that it's going to get delayed and all that craziness. But Metroid Prime 4 may not be the game for you. There might be another game with a vague 2025 date, and Nintendo just has you on pins and needles. And it's because of all of this that I think we can rest easy and say that Nintendo will be dropping a Nintendo Direct very, very soon. There's so much smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire. There's so many games that need to be talked about. We have 5 months left in the year, and over 7 games don't have release dates. That alone is enough to say that there's got to be some kind of presentation coming very soon. Now that I've ranted and raved and talked about all of the thoughts that have been going on in my head and just my reaction to all of this Switch to Nintendo Direct madness, I now want to turn the discussion over to all of you. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Start a discussion. I will be there in the comments interacting with you all. What game do you want Nintendo to show? Have you bought a Switch 2 yet? What game would convince you to buy a Switch 2? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video today, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. The support truly does mean the world. Big shout outs to all of my channel members, especially my Triforce members, Caleb Johns, Jen, Brafan100, and Nighttime Luigi 13. Hopefully we all get this Nintendo Direct soon so we can rest easy knowing what is coming the rest of this year. It's just crazy that we're 2 months into this launch and the rest of this lineup is just not confirmed. Come on, Nintendo. Please start talking. Bring the hype back. It'll be good. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Until the next video or next live stream, take care, everyone.